Yes! Now, I was able to grow my natural hair all the way from scalp length down to my hips in 6 years of being on my natural hair journey. In this video, I am going to be showing you every single thing that I do weekly to ensure that my hair stays growing properly and I stay retaining the length effectively. Welcome to my weekly natural hair routine.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean. This is what I mean.
The first thing that I do is I am always in a protective style. I don't really wear my hair out, and one of the most important things about this protective style is that it is not high tension, it is not tight. I do it myself, so I'm extremely gentle, no pain, zero pain whenever I do this myself. Then maybe 2 to 3 times a year I get my hair professionally done, maybe with extensions. In those periods maybe I might feel some type of discomfort, but not much, not any damaging discomfort. It's always very, very minimal because whoever that takes care of my hair takes care of it properly. 99.925751% of the time my hair is in a protective style with my natural hair. When it is in this protective style, I might maybe leave it for 2 to 3 weeks because it's still looking fresh, it's still looking clean, not frizzy at all. I will not do anything to it, maybe just massage my scalp. But after them 2 to 3 weeks, I start taking care of my scalp again. I start washing my scalp. My shampoo of choice is my Head and Shoulders shampoo. Make sure to get the one that is anti-dandruff and it's also the 2-in-1 shampoo, the one that comes with shampoo and conditioner, so that my hair does not get stripped. On a weekly basis, I go in first with put the hot oil treatment in my hair. Yes, the braids. Let it sit overnight. Come out the next day, then wash out the oil with my Head and Shoulder shampoo. I make sure to get into my scalp. I use my scalp brush whenever I'm washing my scalp, and I do about 3 cleanses before I rinse out the shampoo. Then I go in with my deep conditioner, and because my hair is, like I said, always in a protective style, I always use heat when I'm deep conditioning my hair in my protective style. I always use heat when I'm deep conditioning my hair in my braids. Let the deep conditioner sit with the heat for about 30 minutes, then I rinse everything out properly. Go in with my hair serums and I massage my scalp for about 5 minutes. Then I take out my leave-in conditioner, moisturize my hair, lock everything in with some type of butter, cream, grease. I am using the Lush Ultra Nourishing Hair Food. It was one of the products that I bought when I went shopping on Lush, and I got like a bunch of their hair care products. So their leave-in conditioner, follow it up with the Ultra Nourishing Hair Food. Because I use this hair food, I don't need to go in with oils. I have an oil, the silicone repair oil, that I apply to my braids whenever I am done taking care of them, but that will be like maybe on day 3, because using it on that very first day is pretty overkill. So I just leave it till like the middle of the week to ensure that my hair still stays moisturized and lubricated to prevent friction. I typically leave my protective styles in for 2 months, 3 months. The highest I have done was 4 months, and that was because I was in a different country where they do not know how to take care of black hair, so I had to like leave them in till I got back to Niger and I took my hair down. But anyhow, once I'm done wearing the protective styles for the 2 months, 3 months, however many weeks, I wash my hair again with my Head and Shoulders 2-in-1 shampoo. Add some conditioner on top, or maybe a bonding treatment. Then I take the braids down one by one, finger detangle each braid as I take it down. Detangle with my detangling brush from tutor to rooter, from tips to roots, from bottom to top, from ends to the beginning. I do this and I make sure that as I'm doing this in section, because I think I have a big head. Aside from having lots of hair, I strongly believe that the circumference of my skull is very large. So I do this in sections until I am done with my whole head of hair. This takes me a lot of time, but I always try to reserve this particular routine for days that I'm free, days that I'm not in a bad mood, days that my allergies are not acting up, and I try to put some entertaining thing around me. Maybe I'm listening to a podcast, I'm reading, or I'm listening to an audio book, just so that I will not be bored and slowly, surely, gradually get frustrated during the process. I'm done taking down the protective style, then leave the bonding treatment, because like I said, when I do these takedowns, I am normally doing it with my bonding treatment or a deep conditioner. Let the thing sit for maybe an hour so that I can rest my hands and my arms. Once that is done, I go in and I rinse everything out, put my hair into some chunky braids, let my scalp breathe for about 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks I'll be doing my henna treatments to help bring back the color vibrancy of my hair, also to fortify my hair strands. And once them 2 weeks are up, my hair is back into another protective style. Trim it and continue for the foreseeable future. This is what I have been doing for the past 6 years, going on 7 years, and the truth is that been at the truth and the proof is in the pudding. Basically, there are some adjustments that I have made to my weekly natural hair routine. A few weeks ago, I already told you guys about introducing oil-free hair serums into my routine. I massage my scalp twice a day, in the morning using Chinese full tea, which is polygonal multiflorum. Then at night, I massage my scalp with 5% minoxidil. In the initial weeks, I did not notice any side effects. Recently, I have been noticing that my roots and my scalp have been extremely dry. The dryness I am seeing is abnormal. My roots feel straight up crunchy on day 2/3 of after washing my hair. So I have decided that I am going to incorporate oil massages as well, because the way my roots are dry, my scalp isn't itchy or anything, but the dryness of my roots are giving me very, very serious concern. So I have decided that I'll go back to massaging my scalp twice a week using oils. And this time around, I'm going to be using non-comedogenic oils. I'm going to be using a mixture of castor oil, neem oil, rosemary essential oil, some menthol crystals, and maybe black cumin seed oil. I'm going to be making this mix soon. I've not made it yet. I've not got all the oils yet. So that's what I plan on doing, just to help reduce the dryness at my roots. Something else that I mentioned I had already started in one of my previous videos is applying Olaplex to my braids. Initially, at the beginning of using Olaplex in 2023, I would always apply it to my free hair. Then I'll take my detangle brush everything out so that each strand will be coated. But after going on YouTube, I saw people who are using Olaplex on locks. I saw people who are using Olaplex on their protective styles with their natural hair, not with extensions. And I was like, let me try and do this. And so far, so good. I haven't taken my hair down. Like I said, that will be coming up soon. But so far, so good. My hair doesn't feel weak or anything. The results of that will be called when I do take down my hair. Anyway, if you liked this video, please like. If you care, share. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Choose.